Right, so this is the 2015 version of the Sev Taiki race that we do every year. This is the third time I've run it, and we've got the same starlet as we had last year and the year before. We've run this car 3 years in a row now, and this is the practice session, which actually ends up being qualifying, but we all 6 of the drivers on the team, we all get a 10-minute stint to get a grip with the car, feel of the car, see where it is, where we are with the track. And for a lot of us, some of us, it's the first time out. I actually haven't been out on this track. I haven't been to Tsukuba. I mean, the last time I was here was in this car last year, so a little bit rusty. But first impressions in the car are awesome. The car is brilliant, absolutely brilliant. It's exactly as I remember it. It's probably even faster than I remember it. Just taking off on my first flying lap after warming up. It's not a powerhouse, but you'll see in this video that it's an absolute corner and braking monster. Really leaning on the throttle there. Don't like the traffic in the way, so I'm going to dive down the inside. Nice and easy. Traffic's always an issue with a Taiki race. There's 28 cars in the field for this race, and accidents can happen, and they do happen. But I'm always aware of that, so it's always good to keep a margin. Just adjust the belts. The brakes on this thing are fantastic, even though they're only discs in the front and drums. They have drums at the rear on this thing. So, but you just dive in so late. Dunlop, you just hold it flat in third. I'm still getting the grips with it, but a little bit of curve there on the way in. But into this hairpin coming onto the back straight, just on the brakes so late, and it's such an awesome feeling. Because you know the car's going to stop on a point, and then the front grips, and then you just shoot straight out. It's a really good feeling. The car's so balanced, so well balanced. Speedmaster have done a great job with it. It's very, very easy to drive. Very easy to drive quick. But getting the right time, getting a quick time is obviously not that simple. So on this third lap now. And starting to lean on it a little bit. Obviously, I'm trying to adjust to the track. It's very hot, 35 degrees. Track temperature's around 48, 50. So running Advan 050s. Thumbs up for me. Car's really good. I'm enjoying this. It's been so long since I've been back, but it just feels like, like riding a bike. Just get back on. You haven't forgotten. I mean, obviously, I'm taking what I think is my telepathic line that I usually, it just feels like that's the line I've always taken. So probably, there's some more time in there if I was able to adjust my line down on the brakes. I mean, look at that. I mean, that's how late you can get on the picks with this thing. It's awesome. Again, very, very early on the throttle. The front end is just like glue. Very little understeer, very little oversteer. It's extremely well balanced. Topping out at around, I have to short shift it, just checking the gauge there, it's screwing up. Down to third, doing about 130, 140 kilometers an hour here. Just checking the front end there, just yawing at the wheel to see where the front end grip is. And shifting to fourth, a couple of cars ahead of me. Obviously, I don't want them impeding me because basically these are flying laps, quali laps. So, and coming up in the Alpha now, he's a bit wayward, not sure which line he's trying to take. Obviously clearly quicker, but there's enough room up the inside here, so I'll just dive in under brakes and the exit. Good little technique here is to keep the clutch coming out of the corner, get the revs up and help the car move forward. It's a classic technique for front-wheel drive. Back under the Dunlop bridge, and there is a BMW ahead of me. Just to give you an idea, the BMW is 1.8, it's a 318 IS. And you'll notice here, like I'm under brakes really late, and then on the corner exit, I've just got so much more speed, carrying so much more on the exit, and I'm already right on him, and then before we know it, I'm past, and into third, and then into fourth, and see you later. Incidentally, I mean the car weighs 750 kilograms, 750, 780, no exact number, but it only has 94 horsepower, so for it to be able to run 108s, in the hands of Super GT drivers is it's a testament to how fast this car moves purely, the pure speed that this car has. In my hands, I think it's capable of a low 1 minute 9, but I'm still a second off the pace of these guys. So, and a second around Tsukuba is a lifetime, as anyone witnessing a time attack at the circuit knows. Locking up the brakes there a little bit, scrubbing the front. I'm still trying to find the limits of the grip, still trying to find my line. The roadster ahead of me, the NB, is actually quite wayward. I can see him moving around quite a lot. Corner entry and exit. Seems to be getting quite a lot of oversteer, and I don't want to waste any time with that. Right there you can see how loose it looks, and out of the exit I've just got, I think that, pretty evenly matched, but a style that actually has a greater punch out of corners, and coming into the last corner, I am past. Just going to try and pick my way through some slower traffic here, around the outside there, going into the chicane, heading into the first hairpin on the left. A lot of people are probably wondering why the starter is so quick. It's a combination of the weight, power to weight ratio, its chassis balance, and obviously the driver and tyres and the conditions. Coming up on the starter here, it's the same model, and I'm going around the outside like he was standing still. We're actually one of the fastest cars on the track, running in the 1:08.9s at its best. And in race pace, we're a couple of seconds off an Exige, Lotus Exige, which is, when you think about it, a pretty impressive feat for a little car like this to be achieving. Oops, missed the shift there. It does happen to the best of us, oh well. The final corner there. I'm wary of the old Lotus there, the old Elan, and I want to stay clear of it, so I've been told to stay at 6,600 RPM, but I'm going to stick it in third, right out so I can get past him for turn 1, and then I don't have to worry about it anymore. And that's one less thing to be concerned about. The last thing I want to do is crash into a car like that. Or crash at all, actually. Right, so coming up on another EP82, different one, around the outside, he's indicating left, thank you very much, I'm going to take that, and diving into the last hairpin again, and we are going to be finishing up with quali soon. Anyway, we ended up finishing 4th in the race, and it was a good race for all. A couple of peace outs for you. I'm going to shut up now and let you enjoy the flying lap. Heading into the final turn, and it was a 10.3. Should have been a 9.3, but I'm pretty happy with that. So, cheers for watching, and I'll see you soon. Adam Zillin from 7 Tune out. I'll catch up with you soon. Cheers. Bye.